All right. Welcome to the tarot room. It's having you guys back. I figured I'll hop on here, do an all signs messages, what you need to know. Um, Again, whatever comes out, I'll try to give you the best message that I can. Let's just keep this for a short period of time, maybe for the next week or so. After I'm done, maybe I'll have time to answer some questions for you guys. It's nice having you on here. Let's see. Hi there, how are you doing? Welcome, thank you for being on here. I'm going to just kind of start out with messages. I'm going to concentrate on love here because yesterday I did a live stream and that did not actually upload for some reason. So maybe in the next couple of days it'll upload. I looked on my channel and I'm not really seeing it. So I don't know what's going on with that. YouTube is just acting a little strange. It just did not upload at all. It's just not on under the live stream. So I figured I'll get on here and then see what, with each sign, see what you need to know, to just to kind of navigate your life in the best way that you can. I'm here to help you. Remember, I'm not here to give you the answers, although, a lot of messages sometimes kind of come to me and I feel like I need to give them to you. But, I want to empower you and give you the rational mind and the best way to move forward. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Aries. Aries, I'll use some tarot cards. I've got several other decks sitting over here. It's just it depends on what the message is going to be. Hi Techie, welcome. It's nice to see you on here. I don't know if you missed the first part. I'm gonna just to do all signs, what you really need to know, or just kind of like just some messages for all signs, and then we'll go from there. Starting out with Aries, and I'm getting kind of like a message for Aries that you kind of, there's some things that you need to put together, put in place. It's nice to see you too, Techie. It's been a while. It's really, really nice to see you on here. Yeah, it seems like I have been disconnected from you guys for quite some time, and I'm loving that you guys are here. Thank you for being here. You make my channel. I appreciate you. I'm going to start out with Aries. Like I said, I'm going to try to concentrate on maybe love messages. If something else comes out, then it does. It is what it is. I'm going to do two sides. I'm going to do one side for the sign and one side for the for the other person, and maybe the energy in between you two, and then just kind of go from there. Okay. Aries, let's see what is happening in your world. I also I do have some tea leaf messages that I'm probably going to be pulling, just to kind of get some clarifiers. Maybe you're Aries, you're waiting on some sort of movement of some kind, is what I'm getting here. You've been waiting for a while, but let's kind of get going. This is your side. This could be in a love relationship. The other side, and I'm gonna do the energy in between you two. I don't know if you can see this. I'm on my iPad, so I don't know if you can see this. I'll try to reveal the cards for you. Okay, so you're trying to, this side is here, the left side is you, the left side is the other person, whether it's a person or a situation or whatever the case might be. What I'm seeing here is you are actually, and I think that did come out yesterday in the reading that I did, which never uploaded, which was really, really strange. You are actually keeping your balance, and Temperance might, if I'm not mistaken, Temperance did come out for you last time or yesterday. You're trying to keep your cool, is what I'm getting here. You might have you've been kind of working with other people, whether this is at work or I feel like this involves some sort of legal action or a movement, legal movement in the right direction. You don't feel like it's actually is happening. You've been waiting on it for a while. There could be a Sagittarius. The other side is what I'm seeing here is they don't necessarily have a lot of faith in what is going on, or they're just waiting for things to change. And that clarifies it actually with the Tower. I feel like the other side, whatever the other side is, love, relationship, jobs, search, or contracts, or life in general, other people that you are dealing with, they're not necessarily trusting, and they don't really have, even though they seem to actually let you know or try to give you some reassurance that because the sun is in the upside down, they're giving you some reassurance about what is going on, but they're not really, I don't know if they've told you. Here, I'll hold this up. There's the Two of Wands in reverse with a fork in the road. So they're not really sure which direction to actually go, which direction to head into in order to achieve whatever this is. We'll find out. We'll get some clarifiers. We'll clarify the Temperance here. It is a major arcana, so like I was saying, wow, Three of Cups came out underneath the Temperance, which I already have a Three of Cups, so that's Three of Cups in actually. So yeah, this is some sort of collaboration, whether this is with a Page of Pentacles. This is a collaboration. Maybe it's at the early stages, it's the beginning of stages of some sort of collaboration, some sort of kind of get together, but they're not really giving you what you actually want and what you need to hear about this, is what I'm getting. Let's see what the Tower is about. What is the Tower about? Too many cards. Let's see what the Tower is about. All right, something that is actually you've been waiting on for some time. I don't think you're gonna have to wait much longer if this is a relationship. And like I said, I'm focusing on love. You don't seem to. This could be Sagittarius, Scorpio, fire sign, a Leo, maybe an earth sign to kind of a smaller degree. But I don't feel like there's gonna need to be much wait. I think maybe something happened in the recent past that just kind of put things on a different trajectory, different perspective. I just don't feel like there's gonna be You're gonna get what you want out of this. This seemed to actually have lasted a little longer than you anticipated, or it just kind of took longer than you wanted, for the energy between you two guys. But I don't think you're gonna actually wait much longer to actually achieve this here. On their side, I feel like you still have distrust, and disbelief in whatever this is. But the Sun card is a good card, either whether it's upside down or if it is upright. It just may entail some more time. And what I'm seeing here, you actually got two Sun cards and they both came out in the reverse. I want to show you those. Both Sun cards came out in the reverse for you. So this is actually what I'm getting here. This is like a circumstance or a situation that may have tested your patience. And you wanted things to kind of move a little faster than, with the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You actually wanted things to move a little faster than anticipated, but they didn't. However, there is going to be, I'm going to, keep it for the next 7 to 10 days. There's going to be some sort of movement or some sort of news that actually changes the trajectory of what is happening. Okay. Hi, Star Love. It's so nice to see you. Welcome. I love having you. I love having you all. Thank you for being here. I want to get some more information on like this particular person. Like I said, we're kind of focusing on love here. And then I'll probably stay on afterwards to answer some of your questions, because I'm sure you guys have some questions. What do we need to know about this person? Spirit, what do we need to know about this person? What does the Aries need to know about this person? Okay. You do have passion. You do have some attraction to this person. There's a lot of chemistry. There's some passionate feelings. I was feeling love, and that was my intention, is love. It could be Sagittarius, Scorpio, Leo, Leo twice, actually, is what I'm seeing here. You actually want to get together. You seem to be ready to go on your end. I think maybe there might be something that is actually halting this situation and just kind of waiting on this. But they do actually feel quite a bit of attraction to you. On your side, yeah, you're not getting the commitment. It just seems a little more casual than you actually want it to be right now. But this is I don't think there's a long wait for this. How do they feel about you? I'm just gonna kind of leave it on the right side, which is their side. How do they feel about you? How does this person feel about you? Let's see. Nope, that's not it. How does this person feel about you? This needs a good shuffle. Let's see. I'll try to connect and talk with you guys after I'm done the reading. I'm gonna try not to spend so much time on the reading, but whatever comes out, like I said, if it's a message that I feel like I need to give you, then that's what I will do. I just want to see what the other person actually feels about you. What does this other person feel about Aries? I think here this person realizes that they've actually, um, this person has taken a while. They want to kind of start moving forward, which what I was kind of getting, that they do realize. Hi Sherry. They do realize that this is actually, they probably maybe took a little longer than they need, and they need to actually kind of start making things right with you. I'm getting that very strongly, like they want to make things right with you. I don't know if something went down, and they do feel like you're not gonna give them any more chances if they don't get their shit together, basically, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, Aries, and I am gonna get an oracle card for you. And then we'll move on. If I do feel like we need to get like a tea leaf for overall energy, but I feel like I feel like that I do understand exactly the story that's playing out here, um, as far as love goes. All right, they do understand that you actually have an incredible soul connection with them, and the longer because Twin Flames cards came out, they do understand, if they take this, and this relationship actually is quite balanced, and it's safe for them to proceed. So it could be something that they, that they struggled with, and they don't know which direction to go, but they do understand that this is a harmonious, balanced connection that they probably should go with, or they might actually lose out, is what I'm getting. Okay, Aries, that's what I've got for you. I'm gonna put the cards back, and then I'll move on to Taurus. Let's see. Put it back. This goes back here. And we'll move on to Taurus. Let's see. We spent about 18 minutes on Aries. That's kind of a decent time. For Aries, we'll move on to Taurus. Yes, thank you for joining us. Thank you, Star Lovey. Thank you for joining us. This is an all sign. Please read the title. This is an all sign love messages, or what you need to know in the near future. And later on, I'll probably yes, absolutely. Thank you, Star Love. You're currently on Taurus, and then later on, I'll answer a few questions, as I am, like I was thinking. I'm sure you guys have some questions for me. I'll probably take about maybe around 10 questions to answer. So get your questions ready. I don't want to wait for you to formulate your question. This is probably a good time to think of what you actually want to ask, okay? But this is a general reading or a love reading. I'm going to try to gear it towards love, like I was saying. Okay, moving on. Let's go to Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? I'll do one side for you, one side for your person, and the energy that is tying you together. Taurus, what do we have for Taurus? Taurus, I think this might have come in yesterday's reading. It's not on the channel, unfortunately. It did not upload, and it's disappointing. But whatever. Maybe the people who needed to hear the message heard the message, and I'm trying to see the silver lining in everything. You've been waiting on something. You've been waiting on some sort of movement. It could be kind of in a relationship. We'll see. because I'm focusing on, again, I'm focusing on relationships. Let's see what we've got for you, Taurus. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope life has been treating you good. I know that we've had a lot of changes, some good ones, not some good ones. I truly wish you all the best, that life is really treating you in the best way that it possibly can. Know that I love you and care about you all. I had to go through my, my journey as well. So when I don't feel like my energy is up to par, I don't want to read that, because I don't want to influence the energy. I want you all to get the right messages. I know right now I'm kind of like, in terms of energy, I'm not necessarily or trying to clear any energy that I may have. So there's no in the reading. The readings are pure and truly what they give you what you actually need. Okay. All right, Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? 2 cards for Taurus. 2 cards for the person that they are actually dealing with. 2 cards for Taurus. Oh, there's one flipped here. And another card. Okay. I'm gonna actually do whichever one. I'm doing both sides, and I think I said that earlier. I'm doing both sides. Apply each side as it may resonate for you. Okay, Taurus, you've been hoping and waiting and wishing for something. This, I don't know if this could be some kind of growth expansion, or some sort of pregnancy, or something developing. You've been absolutely waiting and hoping for this to happen. You've been waiting for some time, almost like maybe the ability to grant you what you want, but there's a lot of holding. I don't know if these are in your chart, or if you're or if these are the people that you're actually, maybe working with. Let's see what the energy in between you two. Okay, the Hierophant. So this could be, some sort of marriage proposal. And then there's the Magician on the bottom of the deck. This could be a marriage proposal, some kind of something that has a little bit of a spiritual nature. That could make you happy. You've been waiting. You've been waiting on this. However, I don't see the wait. The messages are kind of a little bit, repetitive, which I don't necessarily like that, because I feel like, I'm not giving you the information that you need. But like I said, maybe it doesn't make sense to me, but it makes sense to you guys. Taurus, like I said, you've been waiting on this. You have been kind of stacking your resources, or holding tight to your resources, because you're not sure when actually this opportunity is gonna come through. I don't want to say work, but if it is, then so be it. I feel like you've been holding maybe your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts, and you want to actually, you know what? Let me just do something here. Okay, I'm not gonna take. I'm gonna report this. I'm not playing games. And we're gonna end any bullshit that's gonna kind of come my way here. I'm not playing games. You stupid terror destroyers. I don't have time for that. So let's see. Port. and report. We're gonna be done with these idiots, with the dumbasses. So I apologize. Excuse me. Let me report these idiots because I have no tolerance for nobody has the energy for that, right? So sorry, I'm halting the reading for a quick moment, but um, I need to get rid of this garbage. Report. Okay. Sometimes they just kind of pop up every once in a while to spread fear and whatnot. Um, thank you, Star Lovey. I appreciate you. Um, all these stupid bots. I'm just over it. I don't have nobody has the time or the energy or anything for these idiots. We'll get rid of we'll let thank you, Star Lovey. I appreciate you. Thank you, honey. Yeah, we don't need that negativity in our reading. Anyhow, going back, we'll find out a little bit more. I feel like this kind of a little bit kind of cryptic here. Let's see what this situation is. I do have the Hierophant in the reverse. All right, so this is the Lovers did come out. I'm not supposed to show it on YouTube, so I'm not going to show it. But just so you you understand, this could be a relationship. Somebody who's holding back, could be a Leo, fire sign, Sagittarius, Aquarius. You're here. Yourself, you're showing yourself. So this could be a love relationship that's taken longer than you want it to develop. And you're kind of all about, letting things happen in the way that in the time that they do. I want to just get information on how they feel about you. They're actually, so this person could actually be well off. They want to actually ask you out, spend a night together, spend some time with you, kind of getting hot and heavy, just a separate time alone or alone time with just the two of you. So if that's the case, actually do allow it. And or they will feel on top of the world with this connection. I feel like this is actually a very good connection. How do you feel about them? How do you feel about them? Okay, you want to do like movie night or something, and maybe it's a good idea to do like maybe a movie night. You got to spend time together on both sides. You got it on their side and you got it on your side. So spending time together, you do love being with this person. You do have a lot of fun. Maybe it's like a goofy, silly connection or something like that. But that's really what I'm getting for you. So I do have it, even though the point of this message, if I were to sum everything, something this day took a really long time. Maybe it's a good thing that it did, because that's how you start to know your people and you start to develop feelings. Maybe it took a long time, and it's kind of getting ready to have that much needed movement, so you can actually achieve your guys' goal. I think I feel like you both want this to happen, but it's just somebody, and I want to say it's not necessarily you. Maybe you felt like a little bit um, unsettled about this. Maybe that's what the vibe that they were picking up on. Hi Varsity, if you're still here, I didn't see you, but welcome. It's good to see you. Hi Green. It's nice to see you. How everything is going well, thank you. Um, what you got for a final message is new home, new attitude. Yeah, I feel like this person needs to or wants to actually create something tangible with you. So I really actually like this read for you, Taurus. This could be somebody who maybe have Gemini in their charts as well. So it doesn't have to be, but I did mention other signs too. Okay. All right, let's move on to, put this back. Let's move on to Taurus. I missed you too, Green. It's so nice to see you guys. You have no idea. I am feeling a little depleted today, so my energy, I'm trying to just kind of focus on my energy on all the reads so I can actually give you guys a good read, get through all the signs and answer some of your questions. I have absolutely missed you guys. I do think about you almost, and I swear I'm not lying, on a daily basis, and I think about my channel and the people that I truly connect with and I love, okay? I want you to know that. And this is an absolute sincere, thank you, my love. Thank you so much. I'm sending it right back to you. I want you to know that this is like a sincere, these are sincere thoughts and feelings and what I feel about you guys. And I do miss you. You are definitely my family, as you know. I don't really have a big extended family, and I spend a lot of time alone. So you guys are incredibly important to me. Okay. All right. Let's move on to Gemini. Gemini, you're waiting on something. You're waiting on a movement. It could be a home movement, a job movement, a movement of some sort is what you're waiting on, is what I'm seeing here. Oh, I love you too, Star Love. You're so sweet. I love you too very, very much. I truly mean that. Like, I've never had felt this level of love and connection with anyone other than what I have with you guys. I'm truly appreciative and grateful. Sorry about the noise. It is raining outside right now, so maybe there's some loud noise. I hope you can hear me okay. You can hear me okay? Playing The Sims while watching you read. Okay, good. I'm glad I could be entertaining for you. Alright, so your side and their side. I don't know who's who, but apply the message as it resonates. A card flipped, and let's see what the energy is here. Alright, so Nine of Swords, Two of Pentacles, the Empress in the middle. Okay, so Gemini, I do have to warn you here. There could be a potential pregnancy. This is a connection that may have that needed, maybe somebody needed to end something before to start this connection with you. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because I got the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. They could have air in their chart, but they had to end some sort of connection with somebody maybe who was had a lot going for them, and it was a little bit of difficult. It was a challenge to actually end that. That's maybe why it took so long, or maybe they had something, a lot going on in their life that took some time before they can actually make some kind of transition or some kind of movement. you know, with you. I do see a lot of people involved here. They had to kind of keep going back and forth, and it was hard for them to decide on what to do, or how to do it, in order to have that opportunity with you, Gemini. The Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands is clarified by the Four Swords. So this is a serious opportunity. Wow, the Empress came out in the reverse. So I don't know if the Gemini, if there was some sort of loss, and I'm sorry if that's the case, if there was some sort of loss in you know, pregnancy, or something along those lines, or some things just didn't work out. Hi Varsity, it's good to see you, honey. If there was some sort of loss here, is from what I'm seeing. It could have been, oh, there's two cards here. Oh, the Magician, they came out with the Empress. So yes, they did have actually experienced a loss in their home, in their stability, in their what actually gave them value about themselves. And the other side here, or this could be you. Like I said, I'm doing both sides with the connecting energy in the middle, trying to change the readings. On the other side, whether it's you or them, there was quite a deciphering on what is the right move, what's the right thing to do to make this move forward, to yeah, a lot of, I see a lot of, and this involve a lot of money and resources, maybe a home, maybe investments, maybe things like that, that did require quite a bit of taking time to figure out what that is, for them. Okay, but your connection is actually what I'm seeing here, even though one of you or both of you doesn't seem to think that this is actually, because the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, doesn't think that this is going to work out, but is actually has a great and incredible potential to work out. Let's see what the Two of Pentacles is about here. Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, the waiting and the trying to figure things out is what I'm seeing here. When your card fell on the floor, so let me grab that. Oh, two cards. Okay. Did not know how to go about making some decisions. It required them to, whether you or them, it did require them to collaborate with possible advisors, attorneys, things like that. Two Pentacles on the bottom of the deck requires them some attorneys, some things like that took a long time. Let's see how they feel about you. Actually, I want to grab this card. How does this person feel about you? I'm gonna get feelings for both sides, and we'll see what we get. Yeah, they were, one person, or you know, in this connection had some issues, was not open to love, not open to connecting, based on their I don't want to say failed, but really unsuccessful commitments to other people that did not work out in the way that they actually anticipated it to work out. So it really kind of, I would say one of the individuals here seemed to have been a little bit, and it could be the person who has a lot of money or resources, could have been a little bit jaded and not really open to any new connections. I feel like the other person who's actually was open, ready for this, But because of the behavior of this side felt like it wasn't really happening. Like it just didn't, it's just not going to, it's just not going to work out because of how this side was behaving. So let's see the other side. How does the other side feel about Gemini? Whoever it is that, whoever that's Gemini dealing with. And I feel like the person that who's dealing with Gemini is actually pretty stable. They have their own home. They have their own, and they feel like that they, so somebody in this situation could have been maybe ghosted without notice, no call, no text, no show, kind of like disappeared. And they could have actually, I want to say they could have had their good reasons based on this behavior that they were actually experiencing from the other person. They did not seem like that situation was actually going to be workable, though on the surface it seemed like it was the perfect thing. So that's what I'm seeing. Another card on this person, one more card on this person. Okay. Whether this person is who's connected to Gemini or was connected to Gemini, this person actually has some really good things for going for them, and I see very soon, which is getting engaged. I want to marry you. You are my world. I am forever yours. So whether it's this one or whether this is another situation, that's what you have heading towards you. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, and I got I'm in love with you on the bottom of the deck. So these are actually very, very good card for the, you know, Gemini or the person that they're dealing with. One or the other. The energy shifts, so I don't know who it is. I mean, I'm trying to break it down by side and give that as much as information as possible, but you never know. Okay. All right. Moving on to I don't know if any Gemini in the chart Gemini in the chat. I don't know if this is resonating. We're moving on. That was a little bit. I felt like a strong energy here. It could have been the person that may be connected to Gemini, or Gemini, their spiritual individual. But I'm going to move on to Cancer. Cancer, what's up with Cancer? Cancer. I feel like you're, Cancer, I feel like you're missing what I'm getting is I feel like you're missing opportunities left and right. I don't know if it's your mindset. Oh, you do have a Gemini in your chart. Okay, I did not know that. Okay. I feel like, see, the Hierophant came out in the reverse. I feel like Cancer, you might be missing some chances. I don't know if it's your lack, or it's your vulnerability, or you don't want to be vulnerable with people, but I feel like you might be missing some chances, and particularly I'm getting an individual who really thought highly of you is what I'm getting. Okay, let's see. Okay, one more shuffle and then we'll cut the deck. Let's see what's up with Cancer. I feel like you're coming from a good place, but I don't know why. I feel like you might be missing some stuff. I don't know if you're seeing things for truly what they are. I feel like you're letting your past experiences really keep you in a stuck place, in a place that's not so, I don't know, a place that's just not letting you move forward. All right, Cancer, and the person that they're dealing with. energy in between. Believe it or not, I feel like Cancer, you are still looking at the person who things did not work out with. This person could have been a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I've got all three here actually. But you did not feel the or one of you, I'm reading either side. You did not feel like you can go through with this, or maybe you wanted to take things slower than usual, but the person here is kind of like ready on the ball, and it could be this fire sign wanted to get things moving. I do see quite a bit of attraction between you two, because the King of Wands, which is again the fire, was really kind of looking at this connection as something that they actually wanted to go through, and they were willing to go through. They were willing to put forth effort, energy to achieve the Six of Wands, which is the recognition, the success, the I want this to work out, basically. Let's see what the Sun, but you're just kind of I hate to say this, but you kind of had your you allowed allowing your guard to dictate this, rather than the person that you're meeting, or you maybe have met, is what I'm actually seeing. Cancer. Yeah, the Judgment in the reverse. This was it's actually somewhat a spiritual connection, or at least you two had a lot of things to discuss, and a lot of things that you actually agreed on in terms of fundamentally, and underneath the Nine of Pentacles, though you took a long time, you started on this, and I don't know why. And I do see it as actually a good connection, but I see you pulling away. Maybe you thought you're comparing to this person to other individuals who did not meet the expectation. Let's see what's the other person. What's the Queen of Wands? And I feel like this is the Cancer. I feel like the kind of maybe the masculine energy, but it doesn't have to be. And the other side is, I do feel the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This actually disappointed this person. This person had some high hopes, expectations, hopes for this to actually work out. But you got 3 cards to clarify, which actually means the same thing. They really wanted to work this out with you. And get to a point where you actually in a good place in the relationship, or start a relationship. But you feel like you are the one who did not kind of put the end to it, and did not want to continue forward, which really is surprising, because I'm seeing this as actually a good connection. Let's see currently, how do you feel about this person? Currently, how does Cancer feel about this person? It's like I've got no room to shuffle, so I'll just shuffle down here on my legs. How does this person, how does this Cancer feel about this person? How does this Cancer feel about this person? It's the cards on the floor day for sure. Okay. All right. So somebody in this connection could have been a darker complected, is what I'm seeing here. you could have met through work or something that had to do with work. This person, oh my God, Cancer. If this is you, Cancer, you secretly actually want this person, and you know you can make a great team with this individual, especially if they're fire. Um, but I don't know if you're making it known. This could have been a connection at work, and you're just kind of really keeping it professional. I don't know why I'm getting musically inclined. Somebody is musically inclined or has like a really, really nice voice. Because I'm seeing a woman here in a podcast. So I feel like there's, the person that you are connecting with could have been probably a good connection for you. And I don't know. Let's see how the other person feels about you. How does the other person feel about Cancer? There's a card that's flipped. It says mature man, but it doesn't have to be. It could be male or female. This person is also darker complected. That's kind of funny, because I get a darker complected person here, as you can see, and a darker complected person here as well. If that's, and I'm only saying that just to kind of clarify the message. This person could be young, grounded, and practical, and ambitious in a lot of ways. So, there could have been actually a good connection going on here. And let's see, or actually let me get an oracle card, because I am really interested in finding out what in the world is going on in this person's mind, and why didn't they think it was workable and it should actually happen. Let's see. Give me an oracle for Cancer. Oh, we got two oracles. Separation. So I don't think you two are. Maybe you two live apart. And this did fall on the other side. So whichever side of the coin that you see yourself on, this actually, or maybe both miss each other, thinking about each other, and unsure of what you can actually manifest together. Maybe this connection needs time or takes time, cycles, and then some kind of time to heal and move forward. It just did not, maybe the first go around, people did not recognize their worth, and not to themselves, but I feel like people maybe did not recognize their worth towards each other, and kind of maybe have taken each other for granted a little bit. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Cancer, and we'll move on to Leos. Leo, I hope that I don't want to say that I hope that reading resonated, because it's it did not have the it did not have the outcome that was hoped for. We will move on to Leos. Leos, what's going on in your life, and specifically in your love life? All right. Let me just give it a quick shuffle. Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising. I don't know if I said that with the other words, with the other signs. But Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's see what's going on with you, with your love life. Okay. And I don't know why I'm inclined to pull an overarching message for you before I even get to the cards. So, other signs, please don't feel you know, don't feel bad, because I just go with what I feel that I need to pull, and then I'll go ahead and pull. But I do feel like, Leo, I need to pull an overarching message. It could be a message separate in its own, or it could be related. So we got younger man, dealing or relationship with a younger man. So you could be the younger man, or you could be dealing with a younger man. Leo is what I'm seeing. And then let's kind of keep going and get 2 cards for each side. 1 card here. And another card here. Okay, so I see one of you actually is very hopeful, and want to communicate, want to send text messages, calls, whatever. The other side is actually just the other side is waiting and just kind of like really seeing how things go is what I'm getting. So whichever side you find yourself on, there could be an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, a air sign, a fire sign, and yeah, that's what I'm getting. So you could be waiting on communication. You could be waiting to connect with this person. But it's just not really happening. The other person is just kind of staying put. They could have actually they could be dealing with other drama that is unrelated to you, is what I'm seeing. You seem to have really pure intentions, a pure heart, and you really want to make this happen. The other person is not necessarily open to it yet, and preoccupied with drama, family drama, work drama, whatever the case may be. They're just not in the same space, or not in the same mental space as you are. This is just about as clear as it gets. I don't feel like I need to actually clarify it. I do want to get a card to see how you feel about them. How do you feel about them? You feel like you're not getting the true story, and that they're giving you information that is inaccurate, but truly they're actually dealing with some big things in their lives. They're having to make a lot of decisions. And see, I hate nothing about you. So they actually like you, but what's stopping them here, from what I'm seeing, is that they're actually dealing with a lot. Whether it's action, financial, planning, future planning, things like that is what I'm seeing that they're actually struggling with. Give me one more. Give me a card on. Give me a card. Okay, that you feel like you actually connect with person on a much higher level, kind of. I mean, I don't like to say the twin flame, but we feel like we do have. I think the twin flame thing gets overly monetized, and people kind of go off on tangents on that oh yeah, that's just my twin flame. I do feel like you you know, we have a lot of soulmates that we run into, that we can make things, you know, we can make things happen. We can make things happen with them. Um, the other side, the person who is maybe, you know, contending with a lot, dealing with a lot, whether that's you, Leo, or the other person, is um, um, has maybe dark hair, is um, kind of a nice looking person overall. But I feel like this situation between you two is really aging somebody before their time, is what I'm getting. I do want to get a oracle card for both of you. Let me get an oracle advice for both Leo and the person that they're actually dealing with. Hey Maynard. Yeah, you can ask a question, and I'll do questions in the in order, for whoever asks the questions first. And but I will attend to the questions for my regular subscribers, and if you are so inclined, subscribe. If not, that's okay too. Um, and like the video, and that helps kind of get it out to other people. But I will answer your question. I may not, we'll just see how it goes. Okay. One person is, actually needs a little bit more time, to allow this person to figure out what they actually need to do, before they can actually connect with you. And to be quite honest with honestly with you, Leo, you don't want anybody connecting with you when they're not ready. It just seems like this person may need some, you know, things straightened out in their lives, before they can actually make their way to you. And that's what you want, because otherwise you're going into just kind of the same thing, same thing over and over again. Okay. And the other person got talking, which is, you know, you're waiting on connection from this individual, but it's just not coming. So do what it is to kind of heal your soul and make you feel better, and then yeah, go from there. Just kind of when the time is right is what I'm getting for you. Okay. I hope that helped, Leos. I'm sorry I went in a little longer than anticipated. We're at already 65 minutes here, but I will move on to, where are we? I'll move on to Virgo. Virgo, let's see what is happening with you currently. All right, Virgo. What is going on with Virgo's energy and the person that they are connecting with? What's going on with Virgo and the person that they're connecting with, and the energy between the two of them? Virgo. Okay. Virgo. Virgo. All right. Okay. So, whatever you fall here, what I'm seeing is first here, you are actually reminiscing and looking back at the past, past experiences. You could have recently moved, and you're looking back at your times there, and the people that you actually spent time with, and looking at it as a in a positive way. The other person here is it's like, I don't know why I said he, but the other person here, even though this person is willing to work with you, willing to move forward, it is on the back of their mind that this could be just a little bit too much for them, or something is a little bit too much and they're having a hard time, because the energy between you two is the two of swords. They could be having a hard time kind of deciding what is best for them in this connection. You actually see it as a good connection, a connection that is has the sustainability to continue to move forward and to continue to actually get better and better. Although I do feel like there was a little bit with the Two of Swords, I do feel like somebody's not seeing everything for what it is. Okay, and let me go and find out what what is this something that the two of you, because this is the energy that's connecting you, so it could be one or both of you, maybe not seeing things for truly how they are. Okay, all right. The bad times that you actually had together, you could have had some bumps in the road, and you're focusing a little bit too much on that rather than on the positive side of this connection, and wanting to improve this. This is not necessarily helping you. Let me just get a card and to see what could help this connection, because I feel like this is maybe an ongoing connection. Okay, an Empress. So I don't know if you guys are going to end up having a pregnancy, or this is about focusing on what you have actually, which is what I'm getting, is focusing on what you actually achieved together, rather than on the negative side of the connection, is what I'm getting. Thank you, Star Lovey, for all of your comments. To everybody else, I want you to know that it's not gone unnoticed. It's just I'm trying to concentrate and give good messages. No, I love you and I appreciate you. Let me get an oracle message for, because I feel this is quite clear. I think here what I'm seeing, or the overarching messages, is your mindset. You've gone through a lot, you've achieved a lot together, so just concentrate on that rather than everything that did not go as you anticipated to go. Okay. Let's see. But this person, no doubt, you do feel at times does kind of gaslight you and not really listening to you, is what I'm seeing here. So if you do feel that, I mean, the card is really saying that. It's like, so if you do feel at times, thank you, Miriam. If you feel at times that's just, that's the case, it is kind of, it's confirmed with the cards here. And if you're, you have a little bit of lack of trust. You got, this side got not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding, boundaries, still angry. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. This side is over here on one side is not really, doesn't want to kind of like admit to some of the wrongdoings that they did, and they may have. How could they have contributed negatively to the connection, to the between you two? And for you, you got Mirror. You are kind of marrying each other in a relationship, reflecting on your wounds and reflecting on the all the not so fortunate things that actually happened between you two. Uh, not concentrating on the good things that you actually have. So with that said, I do advise you to try to actually see it for what it is and actually embrace the connection. Now, if you're being gaslit and you feel like that's the case, then that's not okay. But I do see you with the two swords here having a hard time letting go of some of the bad things that actually happened between you two, or just the arguments or whatnot. But remember, it's all, I do see it as all superficial. That is just something that could be worked on, for the exception of if this person is actually, if you have proof and you know that this person is actually entertaining other areas of life, then that's a whole different ball game. Okay, that's what I've got for you, Virgo. Moving on to let's see, Libra. What's happening with Libra? Sun, moon, or rising. I don't know if I've been saying that, but that's the intention. Or if the message just kind of like really resonates with you. Libra, sun, moon, or rising. I do feel like a lot of you Libras, or maybe have been single for some time, and you're not really sure why that is. Let's see. And if the some of the Libras who are connected, I don't know if you're completely 100% convinced with what you've got in terms of connection, is what I'm getting. All right, let's see what the cards have to say. This could be just side messages. All right, Libra, what do we have for Libra? 2 cards for Libra, 2 cards for the other person. Give me 2 cards for Libra. Okay. Okay. And 2 cards for the other person, or vice versa. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you ended, let me just see kind of like the connecting energy between you two. All right, so there's kind of like what I was feeling. There's been a home store situation or a connection that you spend a lot of time and energy into, that you're not really seeing all what you want. Energy between you two could be of a little bit, I don't know who is, but there's a little bit of obsession here between you two. Although it is not to an unhealthy degree. Maybe it was in the past, and things are just kind of improving slowly. But there's just a lot of petty drama, stupidity, things like that going on between you two. Whoever that is, if you are dealing, or if you encountered a Capricorn, maybe somebody who is a little bit on the immature side. I do see fire as well, some earth to a less degree, but it doesn't have to be any of those signs. It's just the energy that you, there's quite a bit of conflict, not seeing eye to eye on a lot of things, and it changed your dynamics together. It changed whether you were living together. Maybe somebody moved out, or somebody is planning on moving out. It just seems like it's no matter how much you put into it, it's just not really working out in the way that you want it to work out. Okay, let me get some, I feel like this needs some clarification. Clarify the page. This could involves around a particular like email message, or a something about from the King of Pentacles, from the Queen of Pentacles rather. This could be, or this could be you. You are not necessarily wanting to continue to, whether you are the Libra or the other person, not wanting to continue to participate in this. Oh my God, that's crazy. The Devil, clarified by the Devil upright with the Queen of Swords in reverse. So this could have been a choice that needed to make between two people, that took a long time, didn't know how to go about it, caused a lot of problems, whether this is family problems or just problems around you in terms of settling accounts, settling what you have going on together. And maybe a purchase or sale of the home that actually took a long time to get there, is what I'm seeing. Let's clarify the, okay. Four of Wands clarified by a Scorpio, and the Seven of Pentacles clarified by the King of Pentacles. Again, this is waiting on things to actually sort themselves out. At one point, though, I want to say in the last few months, something could have happened, especially from maybe an earth sign who actually was able to come up with a solution. It did destabilize somebody, their home situation. I feel like that it's not necessarily you, Libra. This could have been the other person, or again, it's the other way around. But it did cause some sort of destabilization, sadness, I want to say, and lack of belief. Whether this is lack of belief in love or what. But you have actually. It did take you a long time to actually end whatever this is. You thought it was going to be the end all be all, some sort of connection between the other person, but the truth is you didn't really see it for what it actually is. Okay. Let me get a clarification card for both sides. Let's see what we have here. Keys on a ring. So yeah, decisions, unconditional, string along, one night stand. This could have been like another, it's like a side story. It could have been a Scorpio that actually entered your life that did not follow through. Made themselves a way into your life and did not follow through. You could have actually had them in your home, gave them what they actually asked for, whether that is access to your resources, access to your home. And then here is, on the other side, we have clock. Need time, take time and cycle to heal and progress. I feel like whoever was hurt in this situation still needs time to and I do see these cute two devils here, one upright, one in reverse. So this does cause, I can see why clock came out here. This does require quite a bit of time to improve, is what I'm seeing. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is a little bit of a heavy energy, but I feel like this energy is actually is a little bit behind you, not necessarily playing out. I sure hi Carolina. I feel like this, you know, took some time, not necessarily the current situation. Let me just get final cards on how they feel about you versus how you feel about them. How do you feel about this person, Libra? How do you feel about this person? Oh, how did this card end up here? All right, how do you feel about them versus how do they feel about you? All right. Yeah, this is a player, non-committal, charmer, will treat you good, but plays with your heart. And it did come out actually on their side, because this was their side. This is what at least how I intended it to be. This is somebody who's maybe good looking, definitely was not willing to do what is actually required of them to make this connection a positive one for you. And you, how do you feel about this, Libra, currently? And I try to provide this message so you can kind of have a better perspective and kind of get yourself out of a bad situation if that's the case. You're trusting your intuition. You actually need to some kind of like saging ritual is what I'm seeing. Then the universe is guiding you. I feel like you are actually trusting your intuition more than ever. I am going to, as I'm looking at my sage here, it is saging here is a little bit required. You wanna clear that, you know, that negativity, that negative energy. Okay, I hope that helped, Libra. We'll move on to Scorpio. What's happening with Scorpio? Scorpio. I'll try to move a little faster to get to you guys' questions. I know you're angrily waiting, or eagerly, that's the word, eagerly waiting to get your questions answered. Currently on Scorpio. Let's see what's happening with Scorpio and the other person. Scorpio, what's happening with you? Scorpio, what's happening with you? Here we go. 2 cards for Scorpio and 2 cards for the other side. Again, this person seems to actually work a lot, whether maybe it's you or it's the other person. I see a lot of work here. Whether this is, I don't feel like this is a work on a relationship. I feel like this is like work on, you know, their career. They're kind of like more focused on, yeah. You got the Ace of Cups in the reverse and 7 of Pentacles in the upright. For the other side, whether that's your side or the other side, you know best. And then this side we have Knight of Swords, and we will take the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So Scorpio, you are definitely stressing quite a bit on or about this connection. This could be involve somebody who is actually very well put together, with somebody who's, you know, nonsense, or that could be just yourself. You're stressing a lot about this connection. You want to move this forward, but the other person is not showing you, or maybe could have showed you at some point in time, could have showed you the interest and the love, the affection that you actually, you know, need. But it's not the case anymore. I do see a little bit of entanglement here between you two. That's causing you a lot of stressful nights. Sleep is a little bit difficult. Could have been causing you some headaches, things like that is what I'm seeing. Let's clarify here. Um, what's happening with the Nine of Swords? You seem to be spending a lot of time up in bed thinking. Yeah, you got the Knight of Swords in reverse and the High Priestess in the reverse. Wow. The Knight of Swords clarified by the King of Swords in the reverse. So you are um, in your mind, in your thoughts, trying to figure out what's the best way to do this. You seem to know what the answer is, but there's a lot of self-doubt here from what I'm seeing. You're not sure what I should do. It could be because there's a lot of entanglement here in about your connection. There's just a lot to sort through. What is the Queen of Swords about? What is the Queen of Swords about? Okay, the Queen of Wands. So again, could be a connection, a male-female connection, what I'm seeing here, because what's between you two, this could be somebody who you have had a few endings and a few back together, but things don't seem to be on stable ground currently where they are. What's the Ace of Cups? What is the Ace of Cups? Whoa. Hold on a second, sorry. I promise I know how to flip cards. Ace of Cups. What is the Ace of Cups about here? Alright, so this is somebody who, I want to say this is somebody who turns you down, doesn't want to work things out with you, but you stress because you're not sure what to do, considering your your resources and what you should do about this connection. I feel like there's like like I was saying here, a little bit of a maybe a history together. You're definitely are stressed out right now. What's the Seven of Pentacles about? What does this tell me? What is the Seven of Pentacles? I am tired of these cards falling on the floor. Mind you, I do have a smaller table. That could be why. Okay, yeah, the Temperance in the reverse. You feel a serious level of inequality here, imbalance between your connection, or at least that's what the other person feels, or maybe you feel. And you're not necessarily you're still trying to navigate in the dark, basically. Here is what I'm seeing as far as your connection goes. Maybe we can get some clarity with oracle cards. What do we have oracle advice for this side? You got coffin and you got the snake. Okay. This connection, you and I was getting that because I got the Nine of Swords here in the upright. You're contemplating ending this connection, kind of like putting the end to this. You just can't take this anymore. It's just too much for you. And that's what again, do whatever you deem fit for you. But this is endings, bring new beginnings, growth, change, and transition is what I'm seeing here. Is your advice. And then the snake here is look over your shoulder, be careful, and it doesn't surprise me because the Temperance card did come out in the reverse. So this other side that you may be dealing with here could be, you know, planning things behind your back. So I do want to, I don't know why I'm getting this, so do be careful here, Scorpio, okay? I hope that that reading helped. Hopefully next reading the energy will be different and you're kind of, you can feel in a little bit of a better space. Now we will move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what's happening with your love life, Sagittarius? Sagittarius, what is Sagittarius's love life is like? Sagittarius. I feel like Sagittarius, you want like to connect on a higher level, on a like you want, I feel like you want a real connection. Let's see, Sagittarius, give me 2 cards for Sagittarius, or the person that they're dealing with. Give me 2 cards for each side. Oh my God. I have to get down there and grab all these cards. Okay. Yeah, you have been in your mind. You have been wishing and hoping for something to happen. But is yet to actually manifest into your real life right now. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. I went way under the table. All right. You've been hoping and wishing, Sagittarius, whether that's you or the other person. But be careful of your thoughts. I want to say your thoughts are a little bit dismal, a little dark, even though you have good intentions. Let's see the other side. There could be an Aquarius that you are maybe interested in. I do see maybe a Scorpio. And the energy between you two, I've got 2 cards. All right. So this could require you, in order to accomplish what you want to accomplish, this may require some sort of travel, some sort of connection, working together with somebody else. Leaving some things behind is what I'm seeing, because that's the energy between you two. You've been wanting to make something happen, but it hasn't happened because the stars in the reverse could have been an Aquarius, and you want actually a start with this person. An Ace of Wands. It is an opportunity to actually start. The other individual in your connection here could have been a Scorpio who, you know, or water sign. Could be somebody who, I get the energy of like lagging, does not want to, wait, did I say Aquarius? Am I an Aquarius? Did I skip Capricorn? Cards are crazy tonight. Absolutely, Star Love. Sagittarius, that's right. Okay, Sagittarius. Thank you for that. Cards are just have a mind of their own tonight. It's insane. The energy is, I do feel it very strong. All right, Sagittarius, this could be, or you could have, you know, Scorpio in your chart. This is something that is taken a little longer that you anticipated. This may require, in order to actually achieve this to your liking, to your desire, you may actually need to leave one area and go to another space. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I feel like the energy where you are is a little bit stagnant. It's just not moving, and moving is required, is what I'm seeing. Let's get the Ace of Swords is clarified by the Five of Cups. So that's a disappointment here. The Star reversed. What is the Star reverse? Okay, yeah, things could just kind of moving really, really slow and is not to your liking. And I don't know what the reason is. I'll try to get into that. The other person, what's the Death reverse? Okay, their refusal to actually start something. Yeah, see the Chariot in reverse. They're I don't know if they're like, I don't know if you're dealing with a Capricorn or somebody maybe like who's, I'm not seeing any Capricorn cards here except for one Earth card. But it could be somebody who kind of presents in that way, somebody who's in their own mind and does not want to keep things moving, or doesn't want to start things. With the Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck, they have to kind of like weigh up all their options. Maybe it's the environment that they're in, that they actually don't want to start something with you, or work on something together. Yeah, because I've got the Ace of Wands with the Chariot, so it's just like a waiting, and I can see that you're actually like kind of sick of waiting a little bit here, even though I feel like you actually like this person. I don't know, maybe there's something that's holding them back. I don't know if it's another connection or a marriage, or maybe needing to move from something. You know, there's a movement that is required here, because I got the energy between you two. I got the Six of Swords with the Three of Pentacles. So moving and actually collaborating together. And I don't know if that's happening. Give me a clarifier on the Six of Pentacles with the Three of Six of Swords with the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, see the chance. The chance that you two need to take. Somebody's not willing to take this chance and just kind of, I want to say, digging their heels to the ground. It's a little bit of a stubborn energy is what I'm actually getting here from this read. Let me get, I feel like, let's see, actually this is better. How do they feel about you? How do they truly feel about you? Each side is going to be different. You know which side is yours. You know which side is not for you. How do they feel about you? Give me one card. How do they feel about you? Okay. They actually, or you actually feel good when you're around them. Multiple option dates becoming, or I'm sorry, booming, and they're ready for love. They do feel, or you feel pretty damn good about this person. It's just, I don't think it's you. I feel like it's the other person who is just waiting and really kind of like holding their options. And I don't know what there's a card that's sitting here. Maybe that's the card. Maybe they're following their intuition. But I don't feel like I feel like there's something that's just not right. Something that's a little bit skewed. You seem to actually be in a good place, and you really want to offer up your heart, and you really want like family. You want, you want it all. It's just this person is like, it's kind of, you're dealing a little bit of a stubborn one. I hate to say. I don't know. Does this make sense to anybody? Because it sure in the hell doesn't make any sense to me. Let's see. So you feel like you are actually not getting what you want, and then they got girl with a snake. I think they're trusting intuition in a skewed way. I think they're basing maybe their last few relationships on this, and they're actually mirroring what actually had gone on with them. And I don't know if you have explained what kind of person that you are to them. Because I don't see you with that energy at all. I feel like their energy is a little bit dark based on what they have had. You feel like you're actually not getting what you want out of this. You feel like it's really causing you some pain, and you don't really understand why. But what I want to tell you is, it's not you, it's them, it's their mindset. It's, and it's really hard to change someone's mindset. I mean, maybe this person needs some time to actually, sit with themselves and kind of reevaluate what is important to them, because they really do have a great opportunity in front of them here, that they're not really making any moves towards, which is really unfortunate, because the engagement ring on the bottom of the deck, because I feel like this connection could actually go the distance, is what I'm seeing here. And it's really unfortunate that I see this energy. This actually really makes me sad in a way. I don't like seeing this energy, because something can definitely be done about this. And I think it's the other person's perspective, mindset. Sagittarius reading resonates. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't want to say I'm glad it resonated, because it's the other person is, I want to say, not seeing the value of what they've got in front of them, in another person, and they're just kind of really, who was it that was, I think one of the reads that I did, somebody was kind of like really wallowing in their, in their sorrow, in their past, in their whatever, and not really giving a second chance. And that's just like to the detriment of anything that could potentially happen. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, with the planets shifting in the way that they're shifting recently, it's just crazy what could actually come out. So Sagittarius, let's move on to Capricorn. I do need two more shuffles for Capricorn. Capricorn. What's happening with you, Capricorn? Capricorn. All right, so Capricorn, you could have encountered in the recent past. It could have been with an Aries. Could have been with water sign, and fire, like I said, specifically Aries. Could have actually had a serious separation that really hurt you, disappointed you, with this person. I feel like you did kind of like a couple of cycles at least, if not longer, with this situation, until it kind of came to a halt. And this could have included actually other people that may have interfered with your connection, or at least somebody who made decisions quickly. But I do feel like you actually it did cause a serious break in communication, sadness between you two. So you could have had, you know, maybe a marriage or a family together, or something like that. Um, but you were not feeling the love and the attention that you actually wanted from this person. So maybe this person could have, you know, entertained other options in life, or just made something, or made a decision that they actually did regret. Let's see what these cards mean. Clarify the Queen of Wands for me, please. Clarify the Queen of Wands for me. Okay. One more card. Okay, yeah, this is definitely, it was a little bit of a secretive, I don't want to say secretive connection, but the things that, oh yeah, the moon, the things that were around it were kind of secret. So I don't know if you kept secrets from them, they kept secrets from you, and it just ended up culminating to, you know, and it just kind of really blew up, is what I'm seeing. Um, but yeah, and you still, to this point, you still actually trying to figure out how to really heal your heart, and you're not sure. The eclipse for you that we had on the, I want to say the 12th, or no, the 14th of October, could have been a very powerful one for you, and actually gave you quite a realization. What's the Fool about? What's the Fool about? Okay, yeah, this is maybe the person that you were with needed some time away, or you needed some time away, and I don't think either one of you actually got that. It was just kind of like from what I'm seeing here, it was like a train that just, like two trains going in the same direction, heading towards each other, and it just really exploded. So this could have been a marriage, this could have been a long-term relationship, but you seem to have known that this was actually going to end in less favorable. It's kind of like you saw the warning signs, is what I'm actually seeing. Is anybody, and I don't know why I want to ask this question, is anybody coming new for Capricorn? Anybody new for Capricorn? Okay. Now, it could have been a Virgo, or, you know, I'm not seeing anybody, but it could have been a Virgo, and you, once you stop stressing about what happened and you open yourself up, is what I'm seeing actually, when things could actually work out for you here. But you're still trying to figure out, and kind of like, what the heck happened, you know, between this connection, like how did it end, and you're still although I feel like it's kind of intermittent, because you really are enlightening yourself and trying to figure out why. And you have, I feel like you have come up with the solution, or come up with the reasoning of why things happened that they did, and you have a full grasp and understanding. But it's still, at times when you're, you know, maybe when you're alone and you're not keeping yourself occupied, you actually do think about it, and you put yourself in this restrictive mode. But you are very much an enlightened person, and you actually see things for what they are, and why things happened in the way they did. And I feel like you're actually maybe even thankful that it actually did. And I don't know why I'm saying that. Based on this read, I would not say that. It's just what I'm getting. Let me get you a card. Okay. It's hard for you because you really thought this person was your soulmate. It was a true soul, like you felt like it was a soul connection. I can tell you here that on the other side, and I truly feel like this is the Capricorn side. On the other side, I don't feel like that this person um, respected you or or gave you the value that you actually need, because I feel like this person had somebody in the back pocket is, and I hate to say this shit, but I do feel like this person did have somebody in their back pocket, almost like, ready to go after you, is what I'm getting. And let me get a card for them. Let me get let me get a oracle card for them. For the other side, what were they thinking? Girl with a snake. That's interesting. Yeah, see, I feel like this person had something in their back pocket that you may have kind of had an inclination about, because with the moon here and with the high priestess, you kind of had an idea, but I don't know if you didn't want to believe yourself. You're kind of maybe an empath yourself, and realized that kind of like and I hate to throw this word around, kind of their selfish ways of, they just wanted to get what worked for them, rather than sharing the best of their resources with you, is what I'm getting. Okay. And that's what I've got for you. And I think, where was I? I was on Capricorn. Yeah. So we'll move on to Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's see what we have for Aquarius, and then we'll get on to Pisces. And then we'll move on to your questions. Okay. Let's see. Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? Aquarius. What is happening with you, Aquarius? Okay. Yeah. I did. That's unfortunate, but it's, that really always sucks, and that really kind of like cuts the deepest, Star Love. It really does. It just cuts the deepest, because it's not even the fact that that it didn't work out. It's like the fact that a person, that the person really lied to you, and that actually hurts more than the actual, the action itself. Okay. Yeah, at least personally, that's how I feel. When I'm lied to, is just kind of, that hurts the most. Aquarius, what do we have? Okay. Eight of Pentacles, and what's the energy between you two? Knight of Wands. All right. So Aquarius, you seem to be so undecided with this person about what you want to do. You want to actually, I don't know, at some point you really found them attractive, really satisfied your needs, but I feel like right now you're in the King of Wands in the reverse, and that's the energy. There is some really destabilizing energy between you two, and this could have gone for some time, because I see the Worlds and the Eight of Cups in the reverse. You are having a hard time maybe ending this, because of maybe family reasons, financial reasons, especially with the Pentacles. I do feel like maybe it's money matters, that you're not, but you're really not so much, although on the surface you try to pretend that things are actually okay. You pretend like things okay, but they're really not, is from what I'm seeing here. you know, you try to find the newness and the excitement in this connection, but it's really not, and you really are keeping it to yourself. You're just kind of doing your thing, and you really are you're thinking about a way out, basically. But the way out is a little bit difficult because there are so many ties here from what I'm seeing here. Let me get an overall energy for you, Aquarius. What is an overall energy? Oh, let's see. You got Vine. Seek out information that will help you. Okay, so you might need to rely on others to actually figure out a way out. And then Moon, changes in your life. And then you also got Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. That's the kind of like what I am getting here, in order for you to maybe free yourself from this, is because you're really not feeling this at all. You feel like this is absolutely very unstable. At some point you felt the passion and the want for this particular person, but I feel like you're on the left side of the table. I feel like this other person, and this person is not has an idea, but not so much as to what you actually want to do, or how you want to move forward. And then your advice here is, like I said, seek out information that will help you. So you may need to consult with others on how to make this situation better for yourself, because you feel like you're actually stuck with this, and you don't know how to move forward with this. Let me get you an oracle card. This is pretty clear, actually. Oracle card. Let's see. Yeah, this is a one-sided relationship. You're really, things are not really working out what you want. You got the golden mirror, which is self-absorbed. Could be somebody in this connection. It could be another Aquarius, actually, is what I'm seeing, or a water sign, or a fire sign, or they just kind of very outspoken, very going. One person is actually, it's just all about themselves, and when what can they gain from this connection. I'm not saying that there's not love there. There is, but it's kind of fading. One person is not really seeing it for in the same way that they did once before. Okay, Aquarius. And let's see what the other person, an oracle card for the other person, and yet again, just to make sure fall on the ground. The other person actually does want more with you, but you're not convinced. You're absolutely not convinced. Whether you don't trust this person for what they bring, or for what they actually want out of this, you're just not trusting it. They do want a more of a commitment with you, and for right now, they feel like they actually rely on you to how can I say this, to put them in a higher status, and they have a hard time leaving that. I want to say they're kind of used to a certain lifestyle that they don't want to change, and they're kind of, really, they want to move this forward and continue working on this, but you're seeing things for what they are, and you're taking um, taking your time and just really focusing on your craft or your job or whatever it is to um, bring happiness to yourself. Let me adjust this here for a quick second. Okay, I want to show the bamboo. All right. Now we get to my Pisces. Pisces, let's see what is happening for you, Pisces. What's happening in your current life? I'll do one side for you again. You are absolutely concerned with your home, with your home situation. What is the best thing that you can do? How can you protect your home? I feel like in the past you've allowed, not so great energies in your past, and you've really have learned a profound lesson from this, and you're just kind of like all about it. You're just I want to call you Queen of Swords, because you're just not playing any games of any kind. Okay, let's see what's going on with Pisces. Pisces, what do we have for Pisces? Give me 2 cards for Pisces. All right. All right. And the other side, what do we have for Pisces? Oh, you got 3 cards. So it's either you are focusing on your work, on your family, and looking for other opportunities, for other chances that will, it could be somebody, I don't know, the color green, you could have been wearing green or just kind of feeling green as of late, but you're focusing on what is going to actually, and you're I want to say you're bringing a lot of money, prosperity, wealth with your own hard work. You're really not relying on anybody. You're just relying on yourself, and you're just sick of waiting. You may have waited for some time, 2-3 months for something or somebody, or 2-3 years. You're just sick of it. You could have been seeing some white birds. That's a little bit specific, that are maybe guiding you in the direction that you actually need to go. As for the other side, again, apply it as you may. The other side is just concerned with themselves. They're not necessarily willing, at least as of right now, they're not willing to, and they're not really communicating either. There's some sort of block in communicating or connection between you two. You really want the best that is for yourself, and you're willing to wait. You're willing to go the distance to actually create something that is tangible for yourself. You're just not willing to entertain anybody who's gonna play with you, who's gonna give you the runaround and put you on circles and circles and get you nowhere. You're just not playing that game, Pisces. Let me get clarifications on each of these cards since you've waited so long. So let's see. What do we have for Pisces? What's the 3 of Wands about? What's the 3 of Wands about? Yeah, and I feel like you actually, there was some sort of connection that you thought maybe was gonna work out, but you quickly kind of realized what it was about, and just stopped willing to entertain it. Maybe it's just not. Now this connection could have had quite a bit of how should I say, tangible material. But regardless, you're not, you know, you're not about it. You're just not about it. You have to really feel it in order to accept it, is what I'm saying, or what I'm seeing here. Yeah, Four of Pentacles in the reverse with the Five of Pentacles and a Ten of Pentacles. You have to see kind of like a proof, not what someone says to you, in order to, yeah, and you're just Three of Wands clarified by the Ten of Wands. I do want to tell you there could be some opportunities next, you know, or nearby. It could be maybe at work, or somebody could potentially set you up. Don't be so focused on work, material matters, that you forget about a lot of things in your life, because there could be a possibility, and with the could be with I don't know why I want to say an Aquarius, but that's a High Priestess. Let's see, what's the Three of Pentacles? What is the Three of Pentacles? Tell me. Yeah, I feel like you're just kind of, you're really putting your head down, and be careful of possibly missing other chances. Oh, we have a card. What's the Three of Queen of Cups? Yeah. You're very loving, and you actually put a lot of love you know, focusing on a, you know, use your loving nature even while you're at work. Use your loving nature, is what it's actually telling you. And with the High Priestess, I see here, I see a crescent moon, so you could see something, and actually I do see an orb as well here. So you could experience certain spiritual things that you're not expecting. You could actually see them, and you are actually quite open to this, very, very much open to this. Let's see the other side. Let's see what the other. So give me two cards to clarify this. Two of Cups in the reverse. All right, yeah. You have uncovered some information in the recent past about somebody who could be, I want to say, jerking your chain and not really giving you the information and what you want out of a relationship. Someone who is into the little bit of a superficiality of things, and you're noticing that. You're noticing that clearly. You really see things what they are, and that's what I was getting actually. You really see things for what they are. How do you feel about this? This connection. It says take a leap of faith, and not fell on, you know, a possible another connection that's around work. You're not noticing this. There's something actually around you that could have some potential, not something that you've already gone through. Something, I see something brand new, and just all you need to do is show who you are, show your real loving self, because on the other side you got heartbreak, something you saw painful, heart hurting, sad, and depressed, and that clarifies the Page of Wands, the Moon and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you saw something about this person that you just did not like, and it completely turned you off. It's just not, and you knew it. It's absolutely not for you, Pisces. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for you. And let me get you. Let me just actually clear this and get Oracle. I want to get you a couple of Oracle cards, and we'll go from there. We'll see what Oracle cards we have for Pisces. Give me an Oracle card for Pisces and for the person that they are actually maybe dealing with. Funny. All right. You got the hammer, and this is it says rebuilding, persistent, basically, and like the kind of like the energy that I was getting for you is that you know what you want and you're not willing to compromise, bottom line. And it does this, you know, whether you want to admit it or not, this did cause you actually a little bit of pain, because you got healing heart here with the woman kind of sewing her own heart back together. Okay. Let's see what the other side has. What is the other side for Pisces? What oracle card do we have for the other side? Give me one oracle card, please. Let's see. Now, you got abundance. So this could have been a person who maybe had some resources, had some wealth, but I don't know if I feel like that's not important to you. You feel like, you know, you need to connect on a soulful level, make healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. Yeah. I don't think that person was not really on the same page with you. You didn't see things in the same way. Yeah. And that's what I've got for you. All right, now I'll go to the chat and let's see. These general readings are not to be taken. Oh, it does? Okay, good. I feel like I'm just kind of like really, you know, giving message that you do see orbs. That's interesting. You notice 3 stars in a row. Oh my God, I just stepped outside and just saw a shooting star. Oh, make a huge wish for the first time. I'm glad that resonated. Because I honestly feel like it's not resonating. I feel like I'm not connecting. I'm not really giving you all the messages that you need. I hope this life saves. I don't know what happened last time. I mean, I spent quite a bit of time on it, and it did not work. So I am ready for your questions, and I am going to actually use a different deck for your questions. And whoever has a questions, are they really? Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, good. Good. I'm really glad, and I hope it helps. I mean, I feel like I'm not here to give like the answer, but to kind of help you think of what is best for you, and follow that path that is best for you, that's really going to give you the best outcome that you desire. All right. Questions. Go ahead. Questions. I feel like I want to do a collective energy for everybody that's in the chat, and for... So I do want to warn you guys, be careful of who you deal with. Be careful, especially for, you know, especially things around your home. Thank you, Varsity. I appreciate you, honey. I know who is the person that came to us the other night. Okay. I feel like somebody wants to serve you something. I got somebody. That's what I got. You know, a snake around the house for the collective. I feel like somebody wants to serve you or with something. Okay, let's find out. What is this about? What is this about this person that came by Star Love's home? Okay, so this could have been hold on, before I speak on that. Yeah. This could have been some sort of separation papers, divorce papers, things like that, legal nature, or somebody's trying to take you to court. So be careful before you accept anything. Before you take anything, make sure that you're ready for this and people don't spring this on you. I want to tell you that is what I'm getting, because the Knight of Swords came out in the reverse for you around the snake and the home. So I feel like it's kind of some sort of legal work, and it could entail asking you for money. So be very careful. That's why the Nine of Pentacles here. So be careful of what you accept. If you end up accepting it, I wouldn't just go along with it and actually consult with with somebody who is well versed in those areas, because this is not the best card to get, and that was your first card that came out. Okay, I played dead and did not. That was probably the right move. Yeah, if you get that, and I feel like that's actually gonna, wow, King of Swords in the reverse. It could have been from an air sign. Or it could have been, King of Swords in reverse. It's legal, but it's harsh in nature. In terms of, the content of whatever this is. And I feel like this is going to be attempted again. Let's see. What should Star Love do if this happens again? Again, it's about a contract. It's about a contract. Hierophant. It's about, marriage, relationship, or some assets that you maybe have together or something. Somebody's trying to kind of, I hate to say this, but somebody's trying to screw you over and leave you in the dust. So be very careful. Make sure while you have the time right now to pinpoint and find somebody that you can trust. That you can, if you do get these papers, and I feel like they're going to try to find a way to actually get this over to you. Hold on. Will they be succeeding in delivering those papers to Star Love? Will this person be successful in delivering those papers to you? Okay, too many cards came out. I see that as a possibility, but I want to say arm yourself before you get sideswiped, okay? This can upset you, okay? Three of Swords. That's what I mean. I feel like you really need to, and the Fool here. So don't just take it easily, willy-nilly. consider your options. Look into this before it actually happens, so you can actually have a strong ground to stand on, because I don't feel like somebody here is in your best interest. Okay, like I said, I got that immediately from the cards. With the snake, this person is not, basically this person is a snake. Okay, resonates. Okay, good. How does Vincent feel about? You're welcome, honey. You're welcome. I hope that answered your question and gave you the clarity that you need. I just keep saying protect yourself. Protect yourself. How does Vince feel about Shakima? Okay. How does Vince Okay, how does Vince feel about Shakima? How does Vince feel about Shakima? How does Vince, is Shakima an ex? I'm getting like Shakima might be an ex of this person. Oh, I'm sorry, Techie. Go ahead and repost, honey. Go ahead and repost. It's kind of hard going back, but I'll go ahead, since I've kind of focused my energy on Varsity. How does Vince? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Shakima, that's you. I don't know why I was getting an X. Is there an X still involved that you don't know about or something? Shakima, how does Vince feel about, you know what, for your privacy, I'm just going to say, how does V feel about, I just reconnected. I think we lost connection for a quick moment. Can you guys hear me? How does V feel about? Okay. Okay. So he wants to actually, I don't know if you guys are, okay, you can hear me now. Okay, good. I don't know if you guys are far from each other currently, but he wants to close the gap slowly though. I feel slowly, very slowly. He wants to close the gap between you two. He wants to actually work on this and do what is right, actually, what is right and fair to both of you. You guys are far, and then there is I do see the justice in the reverse. I'm going to clarify what the justice in the reverse is. He feels that maybe because of the distance between you two, he feels like maybe that's not going to work because he can't see you. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be we got, for the justice in the reverse, I got Temperance, King of Pentacles, and Ten of Wands. Because of the distance between you two, he feels like this is not gonna work. He wants somebody to be close by, you know, in terms of physical close by. And six of cups on the bottom of the deck. That's why I was getting and the Six of Swords in the reverse. So you, and the Six of Wands. Oh my God, 666. You could be seeing 666. If that's the case, it's just a confirmation. He could be still stuck on somebody else. For right now. This is gonna take at least 6 months to maybe, I want to say 6 months, since the 6 cards actually came out. I feel like this is gonna get to where you want it to go in at least 6 months. What needs to happen is that you need to be, or that's what he wants, is he wants to um, have you closer to him. Okay. I hope that makes sense. I can come back to it if you'd like. If it didn't answer your question, but that's remember, I'm reading his kind of like his subconscious, okay? I don't think it's you. I think it's the distance. I'm getting like distance, like a long distance between you two. Yeah, exactly. That's why he wants you to leave maybe where you are. I don't know where you are right now in life in terms of physically, but I see that he doesn't feel like there's gonna be an ability to make this happen. Even though there's a love chance between you two, he's gonna need you to actually move. Then he'll be willing to work on this together, because right now it's just he doesn't see it. The 2 cups is moon in Cancer as well, so I don't know if this is a Cancer. He doesn't feel like it could work, although his higher self actually is open to this. You do live, okay. Oh, you're both Cancers. Okay, all right, there it is. Okay. Yeah, that's the story that I'm getting for you. Okay. It's not that he doesn't like you. It's not that you don't like him. It's, I do feel like on his end though, I do feel like there's a little bit of stuckness. From a previous relationship. It's not anything that you cannot overcome though. It could be maybe 6 months before you end up moving, and I feel like you're actually the one who is gonna end up doing that move, not him. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm feeling. What's gonna happen between these two? Let me see. What's gonna happen between these two? Let's see. S and V. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen between you two. Oh my God, this is good. So whatever is holding you back, I feel like something is holding you back right now, and you need to break free from whatever it is that's holding you back. I'm just going to refer to you as S for your own privacy. Whatever is holding you back, you're going to need to actually get away from that. And I do see the twin flame, spiritual alignment, effortless, and karmic. This is actually going to be a great connection between you two. Okay. Okay, next year. So I was getting like 6 months or something. Yeah. I would say I'm just gonna call you S. But Varsity. Oh, you did. Okay, you did. I actually do remember that now that you say it. Yeah, yeah. I think this will be good for you. I think this will be good. I think this will absolutely be good. Yes. Now I'll get you a, and then Techie, I'll get to your question, my dear. I'm sorry. Hold on. I just want to make sure I give everybody a fair chance. Give me an oracle card for Varsity. Oracle card for Varsity. Okay, so you may have had, I don't know if one of you likes coffee, maybe him. I think you're gonna end up meeting again, feeling uplifted, feeling like yourselves again. You, when you meet again, you might just kind of hang out at a coffee shop or something. Thank you, Techie. I appreciate you. I just want to make sure I'm fair to everybody when it comes to their questions. Okay. All right, Techie. I will go back up. Oh, yeah, Sherry, go for it. I want to go back up to Techie's question. I have my music assistant interview tomorrow. Do you see me getting the job down the line? Would this job be good for me? Okay, I feel like I immediately got you're gonna be getting more responsibilities than you anticipated, but you're gonna be able to actually overcome, and you're gonna do fine. But at first, I feel like you're going to be surprised with the responsibilities. It's almost like they're gonna tell you, okay, we'll give you this much money and this is all you're gonna do, and you're gonna say, hey, great, that's awesome. But what I'm getting is there's some that's what I'm looking for. There's some duties or some some things that are around this job that you don't know about quite yet, but don't let that hold you back. I think you're gonna be doing just fine. Okay, but let me see. Let me see. Will Techie be getting the job that will Techie be getting the job? Let's start with a yes or no. Will Techie be getting the job? Oh, we have the 9 of Wands came out. More responsibilities than you thought. And then you got the Death, which was sitting on the floor, and you got the 9 of Pentacles. So yeah, you're gonna be making some money for sure. You could be seeing 9 nines, and the Death is in the upright. So yes, this is going to give you the opportunity that you want, but don't be surprised if they throw some extra work on you that you have not anticipated or you didn't think was actually gonna happen. Okay, makes sense. I've worked a similar role before and usually asked more than pay. Yes, it pays well. Yeah, I do see the 9 of Pentacles here for you. I don't mind as long as I'm not doing anything. Okay, yeah, no. It's not gonna be unethical. It's just gonna be, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of blood, sweat, and tears sort of thing. It's not gonna be unethical. You could be, seeing, like I was saying, you could be seeing 9-9, and let me get you an advice card as well. Yeah, it's just gonna be, it's when you get home, you're probably gonna be pretty exhausted, pretty tired. Do you sense it'll be a good job for me, like a good idea to take? I think it will be, yes. You're actually going to be gaining a lot of experience, although you feel like it's just very similar to what you did. Your experience is going to be, you're going to be getting quite a bit of experience. And you did get, you did get the card of Shark. Take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. So I don't know if they're gonna try to, I want to tell you this, I want to tell you negotiate your salary. I think they're gonna want to try to undercut you, okay? Yeah, I feel like they're gonna try to undercut you. Make sure you understand your value and what you ask for what you're worth. Try to highlight your strong suits and the things that you oh my God, you're reading on my mind. I'm definitely yeah, yeah. I'm getting to negotiate. They're not gonna give you what you think that they're gonna give you, and I feel like I'm getting that you actually have and you got bridge successfully overcoming problems. So it'll work out well for you. But like I said, be careful. Negotiate what is due to you, in however way that you want to, especially with the current times being so kind of crazy. Companies, they want to give less and less, but negotiate and try to rely on your experience, on your strength. Okay, honey? Absolutely, I think you will. Yes. It's just be mindful of how you say it. Just say I'm bringing my expertise, my experience, my knowledge, and I need to be compensated accordingly because I want to feel valued. And when I'm valued, I perform at my best. And I think when you actually put it in that context, or anything kind of similar in that way, you will actually what you want. You're so welcome, honey. You're welcome. Yes, Tech, you absolutely got this. Exactly. If you're gonna do the job, you're going to, or you should be compensated accordingly, because remember, that's actually gonna create an imbalance in you. You're gonna start to build resentment towards what you're doing, and you don't want to do that. It's you want to bring forth your best, and I want to tell you, I don't know if you are is what I'm getting. This is kind of a side message. What I'm getting is, be careful of, I feel like you can eloquently articulate what you want, but be careful. I feel like your face gives off a lot more than you think. Okay. I can answer your question right away, Varsity, actually. I don't know if your mom was brought up in the best environment, and I immediately got that. And it's just what she thinks. She thinks she's doing it right. Um, okay, do it over email. Yeah, exactly. I feel like she's doesn't intend to. I feel like she's doing what she thinks is best. So try to forgive her. My face can read. Yeah, I'm getting that your face is just very, very is very kind of like you're one of those people who shows exactly how they feel. So be careful. All right, Sherry and Miriam. That question is for Miriam. All right, did you ask that question, Miriam? Okay. I tried to, but I feel like she was always treated me like a princess because she always brags about me being royal bloodline in her country. Yeah, okay. So you want to know why that is? Why does your mother treat you differently? Okay, let me see. Why does Miriam? Yes, Miriam. Why does Miriam's mother treat her differently? Good luck to you, Techie. Okay, I really hope you get what you deserve. And remember, I feel like you have actually, um, worked hard and done what is needed to do. So know your value. She treats them like crap. Okay, interesting. All right. Oh, you're welcome. All right. Why does Miriam's mom treat her in the way that she does? Are you the oldest, Miriam? I get either the oldest or the youngest. I think you are too. Okay, yeah, okay. So I'm getting either the youngest or the oldest. Okay. Why does Miriam's mom? I feel like you're gonna do just fine. Okay. Why does Miriam's mom treat her in the way that she does and differently than her siblings? Why does Miriam's mom? Okay. I'm getting the story here. Okay. Was she, I want to say, was she 19 when she first had her first kid? She was pretty young, I want to say, when she had her first kid. By the time she actually got to you, she did acquire, it's not that she doesn't like your siblings, but by the time she had, you know, maybe she had enough money, she had the home, she had the truth. Yeah, I feel like she, you know, she had the rest when she was younger, but she had the knowledge, the money, the stability that she did not have. I want to say the realization. Um, that she did not have earlier on in the first years. So it's unfortunate that your siblings kind of like suffered the and I can tell you her to tap into her energy, her subconscious. She doesn't feel good about it, but she doesn't know how to change it. Okay. Does that make sense to you? Oh, okay. Yeah, they actually, you know, kind of struggled when they had their um and I don't want to I want to say 3 to 4 children is what I'm getting. 3 to 4 children and did not know how to go about it. Yes. She did not know. I wouldn't, honestly, I wouldn't blame her for treating you a certain way. She just did not know. Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm getting 3 to 4. Okay. Um, that's funny. Oh my God. Yeah, I would say kind of really forgive your mom. I think she did what she thought was best at the time, and try not to kind of hold it over her head. Okay. She really tried. All right, that's a good question. Let's see. What will the outcome be of my divorce if I decide to sign and go ahead with it? I already want to do the divorce at this point in my life. I want to tell you immediately. Please don't be hasty about this, because there is a lot that you can potentially lose from this. So that's why I was encouraging you to kind of seek counsel. But let's see. I just don't want you to be I just don't want you to be. Sherry, I'm sorry if I missed you. Go ahead and just repost your question before I close out, okay? I just don't want you to really miss out. So basically, she kind of yes, and I don't know if she knows it honestly. She is she is she really genuinely and I'm not feeling anything malicious. Genuinely thought she was doing the right thing. Okay. Maybe she just doesn't like him. I don't think she, she really did the best that she can. Okay. All right. And then I'll get to your question, Sherry. Let me get to Star Love. Let's see. What will happen if Star Love signs the papers a little too prematurely? Okay, what do we have here? See, Nine of Wands in the reverse, Eight of Cups in the reverse, and the Page of Wands in the reverse. So if you do it prematurely, if you leave this, I mean, I feel like you mentally have checked out. It's just kind of more of a technical thing. If you leave it too soon, you could lose out. I don't know if this person is a fire sign, but premature. The Page of Wands is answering or a message that comes quick, that requires like a quick, hasty action that could potentially you could potentially lose out. What is the the King of Wands is the Queen of Wands is the Pentacle. Oh, he is a fire sign. Okay. And then for the Eight of Pentacles and the wow. To be honest with you, all fire signs came out in the reverse. So that just kind of tell you where he is. But the King of Wands underneath it, when I asked what will you lose, and I'm gonna show you if you can see this here, the Queen of Pentacles. So you could lose on some kind of financial gain that is actually due to you if you walk away too soon, if you leave this this whole divorce situation, if you just want to end it. 10 of Cups is on the bottom of this, so you could actually get some monetary gain that is actually owed to you, that he's trying to pull. With the Nine of Wands in the reverse showing up literally 4 cards out of 6 cards, he's trying to pull the rug out from under you. Okay. Techie, my love, if you have a temporary job, just save your money. Everything is just so crazy expensive. So it's okay. You don't have to send any money. I will answer your other question, but let me just finish with maybe one of these days I'll do one free question and one paid question. Who knows? One of these days when I feel like it. But for right now, I know. You're welcome, honey. Yeah, don't do that. I would say actually seek advice that would actually help you get more than what he wants to stiff you, basically, is what I'm, and he feels like he can actually take advantage of you because he doesn't think that you actually know, and that you're kind of like gullible, and he wants to take advantage of that. What advice do we have for let me just get an advice for Star Love. What advice do we have for Star Love? Oh my God, you were not gonna believe this. So what you got, Star Love, you got Feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. If that's not an affirmation, honestly, okay? Be very, very careful, okay? I'm warning you right now. Don't go along with it because I'm surprised the fox did not show up, because the fox is very sly, and he's like an absolute fox energy. You're welcome, Techie. It's my pleasure. I want you all to just really win in life. Like I said, I love you all very much. I want you all to win in life. When I feel guided to actually start charging, maybe I will, and I'll keep it like very, very low. But right now I'm open to answering. Yeah, please do. Like seriously, please do. I feel that very, very strongly. He's a master manipulator. Okay, so Sherry, what can I look forward for now until December, please? Anything in particular that you want me to concentrate on, Sherry? Anything in particular, or just general? What should Carrie concentrate on between now and December? Anything. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome, honey. That's why I'm glad you get to come here and get those answers. Yeah, you don't want to be taken advantage of. That's just not fair, not right, It's just not cool. And the funny thing is, what I'm getting is like he thinks he's actually gonna get away with it. I'm getting like he has a good amount for retirement, and you might be actually due some, but he doesn't want you. He doesn't want you to have it. I don't know. Take it for what it's worth. Anything general. How do you see 24 generally being for my mother? Okay, how do you see 24? Well, let's ask general. What do we have general for Sherry? What do we have general energies for Sherry? What general energies do we have for Sherry coming up? Okay. All right, so you are delaying making a decision. Now this could be a hard decision that you are actually delaying making. But it is a tough decision. I don't know if this is about placement. I'm getting placement. So I don't know if this is a decision that you're waiting and it's actually gonna come around. But you are actually delaying or making that decision, because you got the World with the reverse along with the King of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you're purposely maybe delaying something that is happening, but you're hoping that something doesn't happen. So I don't know what that thing is. Let's find out. What is that thing? What is that thing for Sherry? Or maybe something is delayed, but I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like you are actually delaying something from happening, from taking place. Okay, let's see. All right. So this involves a bit of a stubborn and aggressive person, this decision that you're delaying. maybe some plans that you don't feel like that they're actually going to happen. But when you do make that decision, there might be some money coming to you. I hope that makes sense. That's just, to me, that seems like it's all over the place. But I feel like this decision is you're delaying it. Why are you delaying it? Why is Sherry delaying this? If you are delaying this, Sherry, I don't know if this is making sense. If this is making sense for you. Why is Sherry delaying this? Why is Sherry delaying this? You don't feel right about doing it. Whatever it is, you don't feel right about doing it. This could involve a family member, maybe. A sibling, a family member, or just family. You don't feel like you should do it. And it should not... you feel like you shouldn't have to, is what I'm getting. Something is being delayed, and you don't feel like it's the right thing to do. Like maybe your mind is beating you over it, or your thoughts, or whatever. You don't feel like you should do this. Or maybe it's just simply delayed because it's just not the right time. You don't have to be the person doing it, because I got the World reverse with the King of Swords and the Ace of Wands in the upright. So it could be because it involves some serious communication that you don't want to really that may come off, a certain way, or you don't like how it may come out. Maybe that's why you're delaying it, or you're just kind of, you don't want to deal with it, is what I'm getting. Okay. So I don't know if that certainly did not make any sense to me. Maybe that's something that will make sense to you in the future. And I think you had another question that I want to get to, and then I'll answer Techie, and then I'll close out because I'm getting tired. I've been on here for 180 minutes is what it says. Let's see. You did ask me something else. How do you see... Oh, how do I see 24 generally being for my mother? How does 24 gonna look like for your mother? How does 24 gonna look for S's mother? How is 24 gonna look for S's mother? Okay. So if she has an ongoing issue health-wise, particularly blood-related, is what I'm getting. Or just health-wise, it's that is going to change for her. Okay. I don't know why I was, you're welcome, Sherry. I don't know why I'm getting like blood or something like that health-wise. If there is, that will change for her. In which way this will change for her? Something that way she's maybe had for a long time. That's finally going to change. Okay, let's see. What is this thing? What is this thing? Okay. If she's been getting treatment of some sort, they may finally pinpoint what the problem is and actually give her the right treatment. Is what I'm seeing here. She waited, or they waited to figure out what this is, and maybe she might be getting the right treatment. No treatment. Okay. Then I don't know what I'm not sure what that's what I'm getting. Okay. Okay. I'm getting that's what I said. I got blood. So that would be like maybe high sugar in the blood. Maybe she's going to, get the right treatment that actually gonna work for her. I feel like she may have tried different things that did not work for her, and she is finally gonna maybe come across the right group or the right doctor or the right people um, to kind of help her out and put her on the right modality. Okay. Yeah, I was getting blood for her, so that could be the diabetes. That's um, and I don't know why I get kidneys. She needs to kind of like watch out something about her kidneys. Absolutely, absolutely. I get it. No, she had a lot. Sister had a lot of issues, and they don't know what's going on. It is possible that that's it. It's possible. It's possible, and I feel like it might be blood related. If it's blood related, autoimmune, and I'm picking up kidneys. I don't know why, and I don't see it anywhere. But that's what I'm picking up on. I do see it as positive, kind of like figuring something out that had taken excuse me, a long time to be figured out. And I'm seeing here like light exercise will probably be helpful to whoever. Um, oh, okay. That sister and the daughter had bad kidney issues. Okay, yeah, that's what I was getting. I was getting like some kidney issues or something. But maybe like some light exercise might actually be helpful, along with maybe she needs to see somebody else or a specialist. Like I said, I'm not a medical doctor. I don't give medical advice, but that's kind of like the energy that I'm getting. If maybe that's what she needs. She needs to like a different somebody else, different opinion. And I do see the emphasis of like light exercise, maybe swimming or something like that. Okay. All right. I hope that answered your questions. I think the list is closed. I appreciate you all. You're very welcome. Email me if you would like a private read. My email should be on the community tab, I think, which is if you go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. It should be on there. So yeah, you can email me. All right, you're welcome. I hope it helped. You're welcome, honey. It's my pleasure. I hope all the answers gave you some good clarity to move forward, and we'll go from there. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. As always, I appreciate you. Hopefully, the information that I gave you, you can apply it so you can live your best life. Okay. You're welcome, Star Love. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate you. And yeah, we'll until next time, right? All right. Love you guys. Have a good night. Bye.